You don't like the pixelized idea? Oh, dude, I'm just fucking full send Fortnite here, man. Fuck it. They will eventually, I think. They're almost there. They just need to add, like, some character, what really stands out, like some pixelated character or whatever, and then boom, the door's open. This house is from Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Yeah, it's the newer one. This one's okay. That's why I use it. This Wraith's going to detach, yeah, because he knows how to play Wraith. See, that's the thing with the higher level killers. Especially when it's a killer like that, who you could actually loop for a while, they're not going to chase you. They're only going to go after you when you're outpositioned. They're going to catch you off guard. They're going to... Case in point. Bamboozle probably, right? Yeah, bamboozle, see? So they make it so you can't go back around as they got bamboozle. Get me? And now backed off straight away. Didn't keep following. That's how good killers play. Up, and then comes back again, and boom.
Wait, no.
You see? Like, if you want these killers who are just chasing you all game, you need to get, like, some SMURF account. Otherwise, they're just going to play tactically. Or you get someone who is kind of seeing red, maybe, and they're just like, fuck it. Like, not really seeing red, but they've lost the game, so they're like, okay, I'll just go after this one person. You can get that happening, but if they actually want to win, they're going to use loads of tactics. This is who I go against. I go against these 10-hour-a-day players who all use meta and all use really, really advanced strategies. It's all the same content you'll see on YouTube, man. The game breaking gen bug? Yeah, it's not good. It only happens when someone leaves. So if you kill someone early and then they leave and don't observe, it makes the gens go quicker. Apparently. Hopefully they fix it. Duel Wraith leans in tech. Jeej. Yeah, Wraith is supposed to be played this way. Pain res. So if you're expecting like what you're seeing on YouTube, I won't be able to show that. Because you need to go against like bad killers for it. These killers alleviate as much chance you have in chase as possible. You know, bamboozle, hit and run. Like they get rid of it. Because that's how you play these killers at a higher level. He's trying to go ahead of me. He might bamboozle this and catch up to me if he comes. I don't know if he's coming there. He left me for another again. But yeah, you get the idea, right? He's probably going to come here while I'm injured, but it's worth getting this gen. I'm going to try and run as fast as possible over here. We don't know.
You're a lifesaver.
You see? That's how you play Rift. YouTube's confused so many people how this game's played at higher level, man. It really has. If you go against good killers, they're going to be smart players, right? It's just common sense. They're going to work out how to play that killer effectively. And whatever way that is, you know, they're going to... If they're playing at a higher level, right? And they've been playing that killer for, you know, hundreds of hours, thousands of hours, whatever it is. They're going to be trying tactics and seeing what works, right? And then they'll fall on a tactic, what works, and then they'll continue to make that tactic stronger and stronger and stronger, which makes them stronger and stronger and harder to go against, right? So if you're going against a Wraith, for example, they're going to have loads of gen defense. They're going to have Bamboozle. A lot of people seem to have Bamboozle. There he is. They're going to keep hit and running. They're going to keep trying to get you out-positioned so they don't need to chase. You see? He has to get a free hitter, you see? And he's going to go for me, but if he sees that there's a chance of me getting somewhere where I'm in a good position, he's going to try and get in front of me so I can't get to this window. Luckily, he missed that.
Bloody hell!
He should have bamboozled. He's giving me a chance here. He's going to bamboozle that. Will give me a chance here, though. Went around that way, pushing me to the bamboozle. I need to detach because of the bamboozle. We got something here. He's giving me a chase here.
Back off!
I'm gonna break that. He's gonna leave me because I'm into Killer Shack. See? That's what good killers do. They leave you all the time. Do you know why? Because they understand how to play the video game. I'm running to Killer Shack. Of course he's gonna leave me. He might come back when I'm not ready for him. But do you see? That's how good killers play. 2 pallets. He's fucked off, yeah. So this YouTube stuff where you think that this killer's going to chase you for 5 gens and stuff, it's just not realistic. The only way they'll do that is if you're on Death Hook. They've lost like 3 gens, 4 gens or whatever, and they need to get you. Then they might do that because it makes sense to get you out, right? Because they're so far back. So you guys expecting like these big chases, the caliber of killer I go against, they won't give it. They'll either down you super quick or they'll leave you. They're the 2 options. He might run here and go straight for the bamboozle of the window, which forces the god pallet, which would be really smart. That's a bot. I won't even bother. I just go against top players. Whatever game we play, we go against like top players. So, you know, that's what you'll always witness here. Whatever the top player public will be in this game, we'll be going against it, right? He's probably going to push in here because he'll hear the gen. Bamboozle the window. Oh, he went back. Okay. Misplay there, in my opinion. He went back for the person who is not even dead. It's only a 1 hook. Possibly a pain res though, so maybe that's going to be worth. So that could be pain res and dead man switch. That's why I'll let go just in case. Let's see. If you let go as they're about to hit it, you don't get dead manned. I had a feeling he'd have pain res because once again it's meta, or one of the meta perks. And I could see him exactly when he was hooking the person. Bot's dead. Bots are trash. They're also gonna die. This match would have been much easier if that person rage quit. Because bots are super easy. So there's a lot of out-position places here. And he's going to try and detach to where people don't really have anything to work with. Probably going to get that, yeah. I think this is an L because of the bot, sadly. Might be another pain res. Let's see if he has dead man, I'm kind of curious. No pain res. He's coming towards me, I need to run. He'll know that I'm running and try and maybe body block the window. Yep. Yep. Exactly what I said we were going to do. He's going to get the drop. And now I'm dead zoned. He can put bamboozle so I can't use the window. Bamboozle? Didn't bamboozle it because he's making sure the other survivors, but yeah, you see? It correlates to what you'd expect a good killer would do and think like, right? That's why you can tell when you're going against a good or bad killer, or when you're watching a good or bad killer. There he is waiting for me. Completely silent. That's a free hit. I've really got nowhere to go now. He's got bamboozle, so he can block any of these windows. We've lost a lot of pallets. We got some pallets over here. This is why windows is good. You can find where the dead zones are. Is he following me? He's got sloppy as well, so his hit and run can work. Like, all of it makes sense of what a good killer would think like, right?
Cheers.
He's here. He gets her out positioned. Picks her up before she gets to the thing. He has pain res. Anyway, you get the idea, right? So, this is why I can tell when I'm watching like a good or bad killer, if someone's going against them or not. Because I understand this game. I understand how good killers think. I wish my team were more efficient on gens. Because I think we'd be alright if we were. But it's not the case. Someone's on a chest back there. I think she's trying to heal. It's been considered a crush perk that so many people say. Crutch. I think it's kind of important when you're playing solo windows. Because you don't know where all the dead zones are, and good killers are going to create dead zones to push you into them. This game's very different when played at a higher level. It's more about dead zoning. But this is what good killers look like, right? Hit and run in. Tried to go for her because he thought he'd be able to get her in time. Creating dead zones everywhere. Look, do you see how there's like no pallets or anything anywhere now? Do you see this? Like nowhere. All there is windows. He has bamboozle. So bamboozle beats windows, you see? So his whole strategy is to create dead zones, just make windows, and then use bamboozle to beat her windows. You see? He's got a whole strategy planned out. He knows to hit me. Once again detaches. Like, yeah. This is why I can tell when I'm watching good or bad killers. So, I've played this game enough, I can see. It's why I was curious why I was seeing some people who are good at Survivor go against such bad killers. Because it didn't make sense why a good Survivor would go against a bad killer other than smurfing. Because that's usually what smurfing does, right? When you smurf, you go against a worse player than yourself. That's the whole point of doing it. And that's why I did the whole experiment and blah, 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 right? I'm just kind of explaining why I thought what I thought, why I did what I did. It all makes sense. We're kind of screwed here. He might slug for the fourth as well. Did I get lucky? Nah, he's just following the blood. Fuck it, Juge. Slugging for the fourth. I was wondering if you're into kart games like Crash Team Racing. I mean, I can play all different games as long as it's kind of like multiplayer. I like multiplayer games. I did fuck with some car games. I remember one of the oldest was Colin McRae Rally, I think it was. And that was like real hardcore as well. It weren't like car games as they are today, because car games today have something called a catch-up mechanic, where if you make enough errors and fall quite far back, the game's going to give you a higher top speed than the person in front of you, so you can always catch up. It weren't that way. Like Colin McRae, if you ever played it, and there's probably other games, but that was the one I played. If you made like some small mistakes, you would never catch up to the other guy if they didn't make mistakes. Even if you played perfectly ever since them small mistakes, you would lose the whole game. So it was really, really hardcore, but it was cool. But now they have the catch-up mechanic. Once again, meta as fuck build. You got Bamboozle, like always. And then you've just got all gen defense. And then you've got the Sloppy for the hit and run. You see? This is what it looks like when you go against good good killers you should be going against.